Hello everyone and welcome back to Krista Clear, our SEC compliance-based educational podcast brought to you by Compliance YOUniversity, a service of Focus One Associates. We're looking forward to sharing what we think is some very timely and relevant information. So let's jump in. All right, well, a new year is here. 2020 is over. 2021 has just begun. And you know what comes along with the beginning of a new year? ADV season. And to help give a little extra insight and perspective, I have my wonderful colleague and co-host, Krista Zitfeld here, to help just explain a little bit more about the Form ADV. So, Krista, take it away.
Thanks, Caleb. Well, first off, let's talk about who needs to file the Form ADV. Investment advisors are required to file the Form ADV Part 1 and 2A on IARD within 90 days of the firm's fiscal year end. Some advisors may also be required to file the Form ADV Part 2A Appendix 1, also known as a wrap brochure. State advisors must also file Form ADV Part 2B, and SEC advisors must keep current but have the option to file the Form ADV Part 2B on IARD. Part 3, or Form CRS, should have been initially filed in June 2020 and will only need to be updated if there is a material change, which can happen during any time of the year. Additionally, if you are an exempt reporting advisor or an ERA, then you will only need to update the Form ADV Part 1 within 90 days of your fiscal year end.
Wow, that is a lot of filing to keep track of. And on top of that, are there any changes that advisors should expect to make on their ADV? Is there anything specific that they should be looking out for?
Yes, there are a number of items to make sure to update, and the firms must review their responses to all items in the ADV. One item that will generally change each year is the firm's regulatory assets under management, or RAUM. This number must be based on the current market value of RAUM as determined within 90 days before the firm files their ADV. So typically, the RAUM in an ADV is calculated as of December 31st of the preceding year. The instructions to Form ADV for calculating RAUM are detailed, and we've seen a number of deficiencies in regulatory exams of firms incorrectly determining what are regulatory assets under management. I encourage everyone to review the instructions to Item 5 of Form ADV Part 1 and our supplement before filing. Similarly, advisors must review and ensure Form ADV Part 2 is current and accurate, and that the appropriate employees have a Form ADV Part 2B, and that their 2Bs are accurate and up to date.
Thanks, Krista. You bring up some really great points. There's a lot to update in the ADV, and it's really important for advisors to stay on top of it. Now, is an annual update the only action that advisors must take regarding the ADV?
No. Advisors also need to distribute the Form ADV Part 2A as a whole document with a summary of any material changes, or just the summary of material changes with an offer to provide the full document within 120 days of the firm's fiscal year end. Form CRS must be updated within 30 days of any of the information becoming materially inaccurate and re-delivered to clients within 60 days of those updates being required. And the advisor must file and deliver to clients a version that highlights the changes, such as sending a red line version.
Okay, so it really seems like advisors have a full plate each year when it comes to preparing, filing, and distributing the ADV Parts 1, 2, and 3. I think advisors can really appreciate the extra insight and guidance you've given them today. Thank you, Krista.
Of course. I'm always happy to offer any guidance, especially on a form as important as the ADV.
All right, well, I definitely learned a lot today, and I'm sure people will find this to be a very helpful reminder. So for more information about the Form ADV, make sure to check out our supplement. It contains links to additional podcasts, SEC FAQs, and some other additional guidance and perspective. And to access any of our previous vlogs, podcasts, and resources, stop by our YouTube channel, LinkedIn page, blog, and for our clients, your -7 dashboard. If you ever have any additional questions, please feel free to give us a call or email. Have a great week. Class dismissed.